What the problem? What's up in the world today? Today we're going to do a little exercise with you guys, and as a motivation of people out there who need some motivation, I'm passing my motivation to you. This is what I do to lose weight. You can follow along, you can watch, it's up to you really. But what's most important thing to happen right now is hit the like, hit the share, and subscribe, okay? I'm going to pick a random page from this book, and I'm going to read it. I just want to do something different right now, I felt like. The calling was there. Let me see. It says, I'm not going to read the whole entire page. I'm just going to read, like, a part of it or something. The angel of the Lord went up from Gilgal to Bochim and said, I brought you out of Egypt and led you on into the land I swore to give you your ancestors. I said, I will never break my covenant with you, and you should not make a covenant with people of this land, but you should break down their altars. Yet you have disobeyed me. Why have you done this? And I have also said, I will not drive them out before you. They will become traps for you, and their gods will become snares to you. When the angel of the Lord has spoken these things to all the Israelites, the people wept out loud and called the place Bochim. There they offered sacrifices to the Lord. After Joshua had dismissed the Israelites, they went to take possession of the land, each of their own inheritance. The people served the Lord throughout the lifetime of Joshua and of the elders who outlived him and who have seen all the great things the Lord had done for Israel. Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110. Oh my God, 110 years old? Jesus. You know what that means? That's 110 years of figuring out how you're going to feed yourself and where you're going to live. That's what I read when I see that. Like, seriously, it's no joke. Like, that's 110 years of all of figuring out what your roof, your bed, and your eating, okay? That's a long time to be living. After the whole generation had been gathered to their ancestors, another generation grew up who knew neither the Lord nor what he had done for Israel. The Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord and served the Baals. They forsook the Lord, the God of the ancestors who brought them out to Egypt. They followed and worshipped various gods of the people around them. They aroused the Lord's anger because they forsook him and served Baal and the Ashtaroth. And in his anger against Israel, the Lord gave him into his hands of the raiders who plundered them. He sold them into the hands of the enemies all around, who they were no longer able to resist. Whenever Israel went out to fight, the hand of the Lord was against him to defeat them, just as he sworn to them. They were in great distress. Then the Lord raised up judges who saved them out of their hands. Wow. You know, as I'm reading though, when in the beginning right here, it says, after the whole generation had been gathered to their ancestors, another generation grew up who knew neither the Lord nor what he had done for Israel. Kind of like, it just brings me to think, like, in reality, like, this book, honestly, like, okay, I understand that, I don't know what I understand, but I understand the phone tag game called telephone tag, and I also understand that every time that game has ever been played out in school, like, literally, when it gets around the corner, it's not even what was the beginning message. So, like, as time goes by, this message in this book has to change. So what is the real book? I don't know. That's a real question I really have. And that's why I don't really like reading the Bible, because it's just a whole bunch of like telephone tag. Like your heart should know what the Lord tells you, because it's instilled in all of our hearts. That's what I really feel, but that's how I think. But I don't know. I could be wrong, yo. Let's do my exercise, because I know one thing that's right. The vibration plate. And the vibration plate is scientifically proven to help burn fat. It's been scientifically proven to help the flow of your blood circulation. It has been scientifically proven to help with your liver toxins. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to exercise with the ball. I'm going to get on the machine. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to go forward. This is like the chest exercise. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now take your exercise ball, if you have one, and go up and down with it. What? I don't know. 2. Who's gonna let you? 3. Okay, go see. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Now I'm going to do one arm at a time, and I do 10 on each side. So basically what I do is I create a circuit, and I know my number count is 10, and I just basically do different exercises as I do that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Now I'm going to do both arms and bring it up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to take the ball and lift. When you hold the ball, it's actually heavy. So I'm going to hold it like this. And now I'm going to bring my leg upwards. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. These are simple exercises that you can take the idea and do a couple of exercises right now. 8 and 9 and 10. Like, you did not land on my page for nothing. You landed on my page because at some point you said that you needed to exercise. And 2 and 3, and you didn't know how or stay motivated. I'm here to motivate you. 8, and to motivate myself too. So this is like selfless content. Selflessness content means that I'm doing it for me, but I'm also sharing it with you so I can inspire you at the same time. So it's not selfish. I'm being selflessness. I'm sharing it with you. So make sure you share it too by hitting that subscribe button, okay? All right, so now you're going to take this and you're going to hold it here. We're going to do a squat. That's 1. Try to hold your belly in at the same time. And 2. This will help with anybody who has issues with prolapse. As long as you're holding that belly in, you're doing the job. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. and 9, and 10. So if you're wondering what my goals are, I would like to lose another like 15 pounds. So that's going to be my goal this year. So lose about 15 more pounds. 2, we're going to do 10 of these. 3, 4. If you have a goal and you want to share it, comment down below. How much weight would you like to lose? 5 and 6. So remember when I said this little fat right here I want to work on? This exercise right here helps with that. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Now we're going to lift it up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now we're going to bring it back. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. We got 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That cat is so cute. I love her. And 5. Now we're going to bring it up. And we're going to bring it back. 1. You do that 10 times. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And what else I like about the vibration plate, it comes with like the bands itself already, so you don't have to like have additional bands, because those bands I would always lose everywhere. That's a good thing. So you're going to take your band that you have, and you can use bands that you step on, and then use the same weights and do the same thing. Of course, you're going to want to do the weights that will benefit you. So if you can do 10 pounds, do it. Because if I could do 10 pounds, I would do it. It's just I had surgery, so I can't do that right now. But eventually, you know, the goal is to build back up. But you don't really want to stop. Muscle has memory. So me doing all of this easy tension workout, when I'm back to normal, if I ever get back to normal, but if I do get back to normal, you know, then I can do my 10-pound weight, everything is going to work out better for me than me sitting around, not doing anything, eating whatever I want, and just kind of like gaining the weight instead of trying. Then that makes it more challenging later than if you just do a little bit now. So 10 minutes, 15 minutes of something easy, eventually it's going to turn out to become a better situation for you when you're ready to uplift the weights. So remember that, okay? So I'm doing a lot of arm workout, as you can see, which helps that little fat that I hate. And what really helps too, I'm going to show you the next thing I'm going to do. You should see my cat. She's like literally spinning around the bed right now, chasing her own tail. That's so funny. 9 and 10. So you're going to take your weight. I'm going to put 2 together. You're going to bring it up behind you, right? And you go like this. And this is really good exercise for the part that I want to lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna do the other side same way as I spread my legs apart. I'm actually exercising extra by using this machine that I'm using. So I want to make sure I even it out on both sides, I guess. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. So when my machine turns off, that tells me we did 10 minutes of exercise already, right? So I like that. That kind of tells me. You can move up the timer on here if you wanted to. I'm going to do one more exercise though with you guys. And if you can, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It really does help out if you share it and hit that subscribe and like. And just know that this is an inspiring channel full of all kind of content. Sometimes we'll go to the store, sometimes I go to the doctor's, sometimes I'm exercising, and sometimes I'm interviewing someone. It's just random things to inspire us. So this exercise, I was actually taught by a personal trainer. So I call it the J-Rod move. So you basically take it like this, right? And you're gonna spin it around like this. And as you do that, you gotta move your hips too, okay? So it's kind of like awkward a little bit on the machine because I don't know where I'm at. But let me see. Like this. Okay, now we're gonna do 10 times on each side. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, and on the other side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'll show you what we're doing basically. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, so basically what I did, right? You know how sometimes you go to the gym and you'll see, like, I did this too in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. But I would take the 10 pounds and I'll have it both on the side, right? And then you go like this, you do the exercise like this. Well, if you do that, so you won't get like that curve. You see that curve like that most people want? You're not gonna get that if you do it like this. If you go like this, and it's easier on the ground, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm burning extra calories on the machine, so why would I not do that? But I'm gonna show you what it looks like off of the machine because it's like a little easier. Oh my god, you know what? It feels weird now after the machine because I feel like I'm fucking still on it. So you kind of like wanna. I'm a bit keeper. So you basically kind of like twist your body a little bit like this, move your sides at the same time, and that will give you a better exercise than that one that everybody does. Do that, I promise. You'll see a difference. I've been doing it since I've learned about it. I don't know, maybe like in like 2016, and you can see I got that curve, and it's really because of that one exercise. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hopefully I inspired you to get up and do something today. And if you don't want to do nothing and you want to be lazy, I found a machine for you right here. All you have to do is stand on it, and it's still gonna help you burn calories. Hold on, I forgot. Alexa, if I stand on a vibration plate for 10 minutes, how much calories do I burn?
On Livestrong.com. The 10-minute session can burn more than 100 calories.
Dang, bitch, 100 calories. Okay. So if you stand on this machine for just 10 minutes, you'll burn 100 calories. So I exercised and stood on it. So, I don't know, let's just pretend I did 150 calories. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. and I'm gonna drop the link to get one of these machines. It's only $50 right now on TikTok. I don't know how long it's going to be at that price because on Amazon it's like $200. So that's a big jump difference, I say. So order the link if you like. I'm going to drop it. But I'm just here to inspire you to get up and do something. And if you are looking to lose weight and you're having trouble and you're not good with eating, Herbalife. Hit me up for a consultation. We'll do a Zoom meeting and I can help you out. All right, peace out, and hopefully you have a great day. All right, so I'm on a vibration plate.